I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, correct. Okay. So today's session is regarding project work, and your Spark queries will be addressed soon when Akanksha ma'am will join. Okay. So I hope you all remembered me, Chandni this side. I have taken some of your sessions. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So regarding project, I need to discuss. So the previous batch must be aware of it. Okay, because they had one or two sessions regarding that, and also in orientation program it was discussed. Okay, so what we are going to do, that we will give you a list of projects, okay, to everyone via mail, that FSP mail ID from which you receive your class timings and everything. Okay, so we will give you a list of project. What you have to do, you have to select any project. Okay, and it's up to you that how you want to do the project. Individually you want to do, it's okay. If you want to do in group, so two candidates, okay, in one group is allowed. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. And apart from the list, if you have another choice, like you want to do project in something else, okay, in machine learning only. Okay, if it's more to the CNN or ANN, okay, it's okay if you choose that. Hmm. No problem in that. So you can come up with your project ideas as well. Okay, if I think or our team think that okay, this can be done in this duration, this can be done in this duration, then we will approve that project as well. So one more thing, uh, do you all aware of these machine learning algorithms? Because see, we will have the session on Python and machine learning algorithms as well. Okay, we will give you a basic idea of a touch of all these algorithms. Also, you have all those like you have LMS access where all these algorithms are explained. These data science module we have where the machine learning algorithms are discussed. Okay, also we will have session on machine learning, but soon, okay, because next in your next session we will discuss, and we will have some introduction of data science, data analytics, and from after that we will have our Python sessions. How many of you are aware of Python, means have used Python programming language before? Just raise your hand. Only three? How many students are there who have never used any programming language? There means you are aware of programming language, right? But only few are there who knows Python programming language. See, we are going to use Python programming language, and no need to worry about that if you have not learned Python programming language before, because we are going to have sessions on that as well. And after that, we will discuss the machine learning algorithm who we and those algorithms we will implement in Python. We will implement using Python programming language. Okay, so when you will be doing project, it will be easier for you. Okay. So I'll suggest you that go through the list of all the projects and whichever and search about it. Okay, if you think that you will be able to that project, respond back on the same mail. Okay, with your group, means if you with your group, means if you are doing in group, if you are doing individually, so send your name along with the project name. Okay, and after that what will happen, we will divide these students, and there will be guides, means there will be guides for you, means I will assist you and along with me, Sunil sir will give you guidance regarding the project. Okay. Uh, Not sure that Akanksha ma'am will be there or not. Okay, but if she'll be there, I'll let you know to all of you that to whom you can ask your queries regarding your project. Okay, and after creating the project, you will means you can have meetings at different times with your project guide. Along with that, you have to create a report with that. Okay, so report format. Yes. Uh, any doubt? Okay. Report format also we will share with you, like what all things you will be mentioning in your project. And it is suggested to all of you, like whenever means I have seen students, whenever I assign any project, what they means the first thing every student, you know, not I'll not say that only my student, every student what they do, they just search the code on Google, download it, and just it's very easy to show that code to the teacher, to the guide. Okay, but it's suggested to all of you. You can see, you can refer those code, you can see all those code, but using that code, try to implement something new. Okay, so I'll suggest you, since you are, some of you are working as well, so what you can do, just go through some of the research papers as well. Okay, so what will happen, if you'll go to the research papers, you will find different methodology to implement that particular problem. Okay, so, suppose you have one particular problem, different coders or researchers or authors have implemented that particular problem in different manner. Okay, some of them have used some other particular algorithm with different parameters or something. Okay, so just it will be good for you, means you will be knowing, okay, these are algorithms they have already implemented, so I can use some different algorithm. Okay, and let's just test with some different algorithm, what is the result I'm getting. Maybe you will get some good result, and even if you'll get the result which is means the accuracy which you are getting, maybe it is low than the other algorithms, then also it is some research work you have done, means using that particular algorithm, means the algorithm you have chosen is not giving the appropriate result. Okay, and also it will be good, like in some of the project, what you can do, you can use not just only one algorithm, you can use multiple algorithms and give a comparative result. Okay, and according to the result, you can define, okay, this particular algorithm, when we will use this particular algorithm, we will get a good result. Okay, so like that you can do. Now, if anyone have any doubt regarding that, can ask. Like, you must have done project before. I'm just expecting that in your graduation or post graduation, right? I hope I'm audible, my voice is not breaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So if anyone have any doubt, because see, project work is very important. Yeah, then you will submit your report that will be signed by Tushar sir, and you will be getting a certificate regarding that project as well. Okay, that internship letter you will be getting, and it will be helpful when you'll in your resume you can mention that you have done that particular project. Okay, so try to make a very impressive project. Okay, some try to do something different. You can discuss your approach with your guide. Anytime means this between this 9 to 5:30. Okay, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5:30, you can contact your teacher, you can have meetings with your teacher.
This
Okay,
project
ma'am.
has to be done after we are taught ML algorithms, right? Because I have no idea about the ML
Okay,
algorithm.
if you have no idea, what you can do for now, just start reading some articles or research paper. Okay, so
Okay.
if you will, huh, one more thing, when you will go through all those research paper, every term you will find that it is something new, you have to search it on Google. Okay, no problem. At least Okay, maybe one, if you it's very new for you, so maybe one research paper may take 1 week to read you to completely understand it. Okay, because every new term will be every term will be new to you. Okay, maybe it has written in literature survey that that particular author has used this algorithm. Algorithm name is given, but you don't know what is this algorithm, so you have to search it. Okay, some term is written, like accuracy is written, threshold is written, or precision is written. You don't know about these terms, so you have to search it on Google, so it will take time. Okay, and these terms will be clear when you will study these machine learning algorithm in these sessions. Okay, so maybe see, data science, this data science introduction session will take one lecture. Okay, then Python lecture will be around maybe 3 to 4 sessions, and after that we will start with the machine learning algorithm. So some of some main algorithms will be taught to you. Rest, whenever you see this main algorithms, what it will give, it will give you some idea about it. Okay, so all the algorithms, you know that all the algorithms can't be taught in the class. So what you can do is, by learning these algorithms, you will get some idea. So when you will go through all these research paper, or any code you are going through which you have downloaded, है ना, then you can search about it, and it will be easier to understand. Okay, because some of the algorithms you have already learned. Now learning some other algorithm, in machine learning, suppose you are learning classification algorithm. In classification you have learned, suppose, decision tree. Now one algorithm in classification you have learned. Now suppose you have another like KNN, in the same class, in the same classification only. So it will be easier for you to understand, because now you have some idea that how in machine learning algorithms work. Okay, so at least you'll get how to pre-process the data, how to how to segregate the data, in which percentage you have to segregate your data in training set or testing set. Then what parameters you have to use to uh, test your new data, test data. Means what, you have to use accuracy or precision or any other matrix to see if you are getting the correct result or not, or whether you have to use any library to plot all those uh, information which you have received. Okay, and one more thing, you will study all those like pre-processing, how to do pre-processing. Okay, but not all the methods of the pre-processing will be taught to you. So what you can do, whenever you have sessions, like whenever you will have your Python sessions, Python libraries will be taught to you. So even some of the pre-processing steps, pre-processing is means you will have dirty data and you have to clean your data. Means you have to make the data accordingly so that your algorithm can use it. Okay, means in your data, suppose you have empty cells, empty values, or suppose you have a textual type of data, but your algorithm accepts numerical type of data. Okay, or maybe in your data, the values which you have are varied, are in a broad range. So you have to make them in a one particular range, so that you can use in your training. Okay, so that you can use in your algorithm to train your data. Okay, so first of all, everyone has to learn pre-processing, what are the different methods you can use to pre-process your data. Okay, to clean your data or to make the data which such that your algorithm can use it. Okay, so maybe decision tree, like decision tree only, in decision tree you have to have your numerical type of data. You cannot use textual data. Okay, and so all those things you have to first learn. And see, after doing pre-processing, means first what you will do, you will find the data. Okay, first of all, first thing will be you have to find the data. Suppose you have a project named as fake news detection system. Okay, you have to detect what are the fake news in that particular data set. So you have to have data set first. Now from where you will get the data set? So you have Kaggle. I'm writing it in chat box. You can use Kaggle. Here you can find different data set, or you can use any other site. If you have, just search that particular data set if you can find it. Okay. Now, whenever you are getting a data set, just check from which country or from which location you are getting that data set. Maybe that fake news data set is all over the world, or from all, or this data set is of only of Delhi or India, or some other country. Then what are the different attributes? Okay. And at what time this data set is taken? Is that data set is 20 years ago? Okay. Or is it a current data set? Okay, that all those things you need to check. After taking that data set, check how many attributes are there. What type of data present inside it? Okay. Do you have many fields which are empty? Okay, many cells which are empty. That you can do using programming. Okay, empty. If you need to check that is there null value or is there incorrect value type, that all those things you can check while programming. But first of all, that, like what type of data set you are taking, that you will get to know from your from where you are downloading the data set. Okay, suppose you are downloading it from from Kaggle. So there it will be written that at what particular time that data set will taken. Okay, from which country and all those things. So at least you have all those knowledge before that. See, if you have knowledge of data set, then you will be able to decide what type of algorithm you can use, and according to your problem as well. Okay. Now, after getting the data set, another step will be pre-process your data set. Now, for pre-processing, different every algorithm and every problem require different type of pre-processing. Okay. So some of the basics one are, first you have to check the null values. Now, how to deal with the null values? Whether you will delete all the rows where you have null values, or you will replace it with some other value, that you have to select. Means if your data set is very large and there are very few values which are null, so you can avoid, means you can remove all those rows. And if you have small data set and your null values data set is very large, so in that case you can replace it with some suitable value. Okay, that you have to decide. If you have a textual type of data and you require numerical type of data, then how you can convert it into the numerical type? So there will be several methods to convert that as well. You have to select the appropriate method. Okay, maybe one method is easy but not give the appropriate result. So you have to check different methods, which method you have to use. Okay, so that your result should not affect. Okay, then you have to select percentage of dividing your data set into training and the testing set. Okay, so you can use like so I'll suggest all of you to have at least 2 to 3 ratio. Means you can have like 70% training set area, then 30% testing set area, then take 80% training set and 20% testing set, like this, like 60%, and at least three training set you have to create. Okay, so just see that in which it is giving you the good result. Okay, then this is when you are dividing all those things, na, like 70/30, 80/20, 60/40, then you will come across with two terms as well, overfitting and underfitting. Okay, so go through with all with these terms as well. Okay, so while I'll be teaching you machine learning algorithm, I'll share some of the tutorials as well. Okay, I'll let you know about all those terms. But to study about this all those things later, I'll share some tutorials as well, some video links as well, which you can so there will be, if you are doing any CNN or ANN type project, for that as well I'll share the video tutorials with you. Okay, then after dividing your data set into training and test, I think whatever I'm saying is clear to all of you. It's not going just above, it is not going from above your head. I think since you have not studied machine learning, the terms will be very new to you and quite difficult for you. But I'm just giving you, like, you can use that type of flow to work on your project. Okay, the general flow I'm telling.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, can we use Jupyter Notebook of the Anaconda distribution for the project?
See, you can use any platform. You can use Spider, you can use Jupyter, you can use Google Colab, you can use Visual Studio, whatever you feel comfortable.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. If you think Jupyter Notebook, you are comfortable with Jupyter Notebook, go with that. You think Google Colab, you don't have enough memory and space, go with the Google Colab. Okay, if you are working, like some of the student will be working on, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just tell me, do you have queries on Spark? Because Akanksha ma'am is asking if she should join or not. If anyone have any queries regarding Spark, so I'll ask her to join as well. No one? Okay.
No,
I
ma'am.
haven't, ma'am. I haven't tried join. I haven't tried join yet. Ma'am told
Join.
us to do.
No,
Yeah.
the join was in Hive, right? In Spark also it is. Join is present.
I guess. Wait.
No. Yes, Anushka. So
Yeah,
should I?
joining
Okay.
RDDs, something like that.
Okay. Okay. About RDDs. Okay. I'll ask her to join in the last 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Just give me 2 minutes. Let me write the message first. Okay, Anushka. I've asked Kanksha ma'am to join after 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. But I was discussing, I forgot about this. Hmm. Training and testing split, I was telling, right? Hmm. Now, after doing that training and testing split, that split, now what you can do, you can, whatever algorithm you are using, okay, maybe you are using more than one algorithm, maybe like you are using decision tree, you are also using clustering algorithm, you are also, no, not the clustering, means suppose you have, see, also whenever, one thing I forgot to tell you, see, whenever you are downloading your data set, just check whether that data set is labeled or unlabeled. Okay, whether your problem requires a labeled data set or a unlabeled data set. Okay, what's the difference between that? Labeled data set which will have labels, like if you have something like animals data set, okay, maybe in animals cat and dog is also these are these are the only two animals present. Okay, now their features are given that they have 2 years tail and all those things, and at the end it is written that this is cat, and similarly dogs features are given, and at the end it is written dog, and there will be several cat and dog features will be written, and with every features at the end their labeling will be done. Okay, so this is a labeled type of data set, means at the end we are mentioning that these are the features of cat and these are the features of dog. Okay, this will be considered as your label data set. And whenever and when you have only features, all those features, but at the end it is not mentioned that it is a cat or it is a dog, then that will be called as unlabeled data set. So most of the problems, if you will see today, you will find an unlabeled data set. Okay, so for both type of data set, we have different type of algorithms. Okay, so accordingly you can go with your algorithm, okay, selection of algorithm, then implement those algorithm. If you need to change any parameter in your algorithm, do that, and then train your data set on that particular, using that particular algorithm. After getting your trained data set, now test your data set, means you will have, see, train and test. Training data is means you have trained your data. Testing set is some new data set on which you are checking whether your trained data set is giving you that correct result or not, means the algorithm which you are using is giving you the appropriate result or not. Okay, so for that we will use some term this metrics, okay, like accuracy, precision, recall, f1 score. Okay, we will see the confusion matrix as well. So all these matrix we will use to see that if it is okay, accuracy is around 95%, okay, it is giving good. We will check with other algorithms as well what accuracy it is giving. Okay, if it is not giving good accuracy, either we will try to retune the parameters or change the algorithm or try to change the approach. Okay, like that. Now, all those things you will do. Okay. After that, while implementing all those things, when you will be facing any difficulty, okay, just let us know, okay, whether you are getting a problem, okay, and we will guide you. Okay. After that, you all have to create a report. That report will not be very large, like 30-35 pages. No, even if it's minimum 10 pages we require, okay, where you will define your problem, what was your objective, okay, your approach, what you have done, then implementation, then result, conclusion, all those things. Okay, not a very large report. Okay, because we all know that you are busy person in your college, in your if you are working professional, you all are busy. Okay, so not a very large report we require. At least 10 pages report is okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Yes. I'll suggest you, as soon as your algorithms part started, na, try implementing your project. Okay, and once your this all the algorithms, I'll finish. I'll suggest you that try to complete in within 10 days after that. Okay, because if you will just leave it like that, then it will take you months and still you will not be able to complete. See, when you are learning all those things, implementing and completing that project at that particular time is quite easy. Okay, so once your all the teaching, like our teaching part is done, machine learning algorithm is finished. After that, try to finish your project in 10 days. If it takes more than that time, okay, there's no problem, but still try to complete in 10 days. Because what will happen, see, once your batch will be completed, we'll have new batch, we'll have new student, we will engage with those students. We will not be able, maybe, no, I'm not saying that we will not give you time, okay, but there may be chances that we will say that, okay, we are busy now, today we'll not be able to guide you, and we will guide you day tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So we don't want that you should suffer like that. Okay, uh, although we will definitely give you time. Okay, whenever you raise your queries in group as well, we try to answer it as soon as possible. So we'll not do that, but still it is suggested that try to complete in within 10 days. Okay. Mhm. Any other doubt? Okay, Akanksha ma'am has joined as well. So Anushka, if you have doubt, you can ask. And if anyone of you have doubts regarding Spark or any other doubt, can ask in the meeting. Yes, Anushka.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Anushka. Yes.
I had a doubt in this joining RDTs.
Okay, yes.
What is this
Yeah.
dot reduced by key in brackets something plus?
Just a second. Uh, where you are saying which line?
Third point,
Third point, where you
reduced by key and brackets.
okay, reduce by key, plus by plus. This basically, we are basically, doing, since we are using flat map, no? So it's a one to many ऑपरेशन, राइट? सो यहाँ पे जब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, okay, we are making a key value pair and we are splitting it on this. Okay. Okay, actually, reduce by key here, what we are doing is that basically we are converting it into a key value pair. So ultimately, the result will be a key value pair which will be generated. Okay, so that is what here reduced by key. See, flat map में आप देखो हम tokenization कर रहे हैं basis of spaces. Then mapping में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम tokenize कर रहे हैं उसको, और based on that हम reduce by key में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, key और value का pair basically we are generating. So this line basically means that. Yes.
This means key plus value.
की प्लस वैल्यू, या बेसिकली एक पेयर बना रहे हैं ना कि ब्रैकेट में हडूप कॉमा 1. ओके, हडूप एंड its occurrence, or the word and its occurrence basically.
But that we are doing in dot map word comma one, and then dot reduced by key. I'm not getting the use of this plus.
Okay, just a second, I'll tell you. Give me okay. I'll just share the screen and tell you. Okay, my screen is visible to you, right? So here, see, this reduce by key is basically what it is doing. यहाँ स्प्लिट किया, मैप में हमने टोकनाइजेशन किया और 1 हमने जनरेट किया. रिड्यूस बाय की में वो क्या कर रहा है कि की के रिस्पेक्ट में वो उसको एग्रीगेट करके वैल्यू जनरेट कर रहा है. बेसिकली ये जो आप हम लिख रहे हैं रिड्यूस बाय की प्लस बाय प्लस, दिस बेसिकली इवैल्यूएट्स टू, ये इवैल्यूएट कैसे होता है, रिड्यूस बाय की, okay, and it is evaluated as x comma y and equals to x plus y. दिस इज हाउ इट इज इवेल्युएटेड. सो व्हाट विल हैपन, वो क्या करेगा, की के रेस्पेक्ट में सारे वर्ड्स को देखेगा और उनके जितने भी अकरेंस हैं उनको रिड्यूस बाय की के बेसिक, क्योंकि यूनिक वर्ड, यूनिक जो है हमारा की है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. तो की के बेसिस पे वो उन सारी वैल्यूज का एग्रीगेशन आपको प्रोवाइड कर देगा, ठीक है. दिस इज हाउ दिस रिड्यूस बाय की इज एक्चुअली इवेल्युएटिंग. गॉट इट. तो यहाँ पे वो बेसिकली हम पूरा जो वर्ड काउंट वाला जो प्रोग्राम हम यहाँ कर रहे थे ना, ये जो चीज कर रहे हैं हम, दिस इज व्हाट, ये इसका शॉर्ट हैंड है. ये जो हमने यहाँ लिखा था ना नीचे प्लस बाय प्लस, इसी लाइन का शॉर्ट हैंड है यहाँ पे.
Okay, okay, I got it.
ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज डूइंग हियर. ओके, तो यहाँ पे दोनों हमने उनका वो एग्रीगेशन करके हमने उनका काउंट निकाल लिया, एग्रीगेटेड काउंट. ओके, एंड देन using the collect we have generated the output for both the files, and then join the two RDDs. Okay, so for joining the two RDDs, this is what the step we are using. Okay, now I hope it is clear.
Yes, it is clear. Can you please also tell me the difference between flat map and map, like through example?
ओके, फ्लैट मैप देखो, फ्लैट मैप इज बेसिकली, मैप और फ्लैट मैप में डिफरेंस देखो, मैं यहाँ बता देती हूँ. दिस इज फ्लैट मैप इज वन टू मेनी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. बेसिकली आप एक से वो, आपने डेटाबेस में पढ़ा होगा ना, वन टू मेनी एसोसिएशन. हमने क्या कहते हैं ये जो हमारे कौन से वो होते हैं,
ER diagram.
यस ईआर डायग्राम्स, यस ईआर डायग्राम्स में वन टू मेनी एसोसिएशन देखा है ना आपने. दिस इज व्हाट दिस फ्लैट मैप इज, एंड मैपिंग इज वन टू वन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. ओके, तो मैप में आप यहाँ देखो, हम वन टू वन कर रहे हैं, हम वर्ड बाय वर्ड उसको एनालाइज कर रहे हैं, बेसिकली वर्ड बाय वर्ड हम रीड कर रहे हैं, एंड वी आर एसोसिएटिंग वन विद विद दैट. ओके, बट फ्लैट मैप में देखो आप, हम पूरी लाइन पढ़ रहे हैं और फिर हम उसको बेसिस ऑन स्पेसेस हम उनको एसोसिएट कर रहे हैं. तो यानी कि वन लाइन वी आर रीडिंग एंड वी आर ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग इट टू many other tokens. Got the point? और मैप में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम वन टू वन कर रहे हैं, जैसे एक एक टोकन को पढ़ रहे हैं और एक एक टोकन को हम ट्रांसफॉर्म कर रहे हैं by associating it with its occurrence to one.
So map takes only unique values.
Yeah, not just unique values, you can say it at a time it only takes one value and transform into another single value only.
So how is it one to one? Like we have any word like Hadoop 2 times.
See, Hadoop 2 See, no matter Hadoop is coming twice or thrice in your file, but what map will do, वो हर बार Hadoop को as a new entity ही consider करेगा. ठीक है, देखो यहाँ पे हमने जैसे हमारी फाइल का नाम, फाइल में कंटेंट है Hadoop is fun, fun with Hadoop. ठीक है, फर्स्ट लाइन में Hadoop is fun is the line. तो उसने टोकन्स कैसे कन्वर्ट किए, Hadoop 1 is 1, fun 1. अब लेट्स से अगर मेरे पास यहाँ पे वापस से Hadoop होता, ठीक है, उस केस में भी वो उसको टोकन्स में कैसे कन्वर्ट करता, Hadoop, 1.
Okay, I got it. And then it aggregates later.
यस, इट एग्रीगेट्स लेटर, है ना.
Okay.
सेम चीज हमारा मैप रिड्यूस में भी होता है. मैप रिड्यूस में भी जो हम एग्रीगेशन फॉलो करते हैं वो रिड्यूसर करता है. मैप का काम सिर्फ इतना है कि उसे तो सिर्फ टोकन्स बनाने हैं, नो मैटर की कितनी बार रिपीट हो रहा है, यूनिक की कितनी बार रिपीट हो रहा है, वो बाद में देखता है कि कौन कौन सी यूनिक कीज हैं और उनकी अकरेंस कितनी बार आ रही है, तब वो एक फाइनल बैग एक तरह से जनरेट करता है. सो इफ आई टेल यू, वो फाइनल बैग इस तरह से जनरेट करता है बाद में. जो हमारा शफलिंग एंड सॉर्टिंग वाला जो पार्ट होता है बैकएंड में, जो reducer के पास input जाता है वो इस form में जाता है, ठीक है? तो इस form में convert कौन करता है? हमारा जो intermediate splitting and sorting जो होती है map और reduce phase के बीच में, वहां पे ये काम होता है। इंडिविजुअल कीज को वो फिगर आउट करता है एंड उनके जितने भी अकरेंस है उनकी एक लिस्ट जनरेट कर देता है। So this is what the
Okay.
format you get for the reducer input.
And
Okay,
here A
similar,
comma B.
yes,
Yes. A comma B. This
this
represents.
A comma B, this A comma B is evaluated like in the file only I think I have mentioned that how it is evaluated. Okay, no, it's not there. I'll tell you. Okay, evaluation कैसे होता है? जैसे देखो, ये अब देखो reduce by key में क्या जाएगा? की तो वो ये individual find out कर लेगा Hadoop, ठीक है? वैल्यू क्या जाएगी उसके पास? ये पूरा लिस्ट जाएगा। तो वो इवैल्यूएट इसको किस तरह से करेगा? देखो, अगर मेरे पास ये पूरा इनपुट जा रहा है लाइक दिस, तो इसको वो इवैल्यूएट ऐसे करेगा 1
1
प्लस 1 sorry plus 1 equals to
equal to
2
2. 2 plus
plus
1.
1 equals to 3 plus 1 equals to 4. Likewise, it will give the output. So this is how
So,
your this A plus B is basically dealt with.
so A comma B are the values for a particular
Yes,
key.
yes, for a particular key.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
reduce basis on key we are doing the aggregation, no? That's why.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Anushka. Yes. Any other questions from anyone?
No one have doubts here? Okay, one more suggestion to all of you that okay, that try to complete your online bridge course from LMS as soon as possible. Okay, before your deadline. I have seen none of you have completed your online bridge course yet. Okay, so once your deadline is crossed, you will not get your certificate. Okay.
See guys, the course which is available to you is has a limit for 4 months. So 4 months is from your day of registration, right? So if you will not be able to complete the quizzes there, the 4 quizzes which are flashed in the LMS, so if you will not be able to complete those in this 4 months time, no, so in that case your certification will be like we'll not be able to provide you any certificates. Okay, so that's why it's advisable that as see, since we have completed no this Hadoop part we have completed, and we have also completed the Spark part as well. Okay, so I would suggest you that try attempting the Hadoop quiz and the other quiz as well. Okay, so that at least your 2 quizzes are done, and those quizzes are very easy, only 10 questions are there. Okay, so you can attempt them. It will hardly take 15 minutes or so. Okay, so attempt them so that now when once we start the data science part, no, so you can complete that as well. Okay, don't just lag it for कि एक साथ चारों बाद में कर लेंगे, no. Okay, as we have completed these 2 parts, you just attempt those and be done with those part, right? Because we have seen that people don't attempt it in advance, and then in the last moment they try to finish it up, and then they like some people were able to and some people were not able to, failed, and their access was taken. Okay, so that's the problem we are facing. So it's better that you as we go through the sessions you just complete those. Okay, so make sure the day you have enrolled yourself, make sure that you try completing as soon as possible. Don't think कि 4 महीने हैं तो 4 महीने में ही करेंगे. No, अगर आप जल्दी कर सकते हो, जल्दी कर लो. ओके देखो ये सेशंस फिर भी कंटिन्यू रहेंगे. डोंट थिंक दैट वंस यू विल कंप्लीट the sessions will be over for you. No, this is not the case. We'll be continuing the session. We'll not let you hanging in between. Okay, we'll let you complete we'll guide you through your project work as well. Okay, but that part which is automatically monitored, that part you should do it first, right? These sessions will be continuing, okay, so that every one of you gets all the understanding about the course and all the topics, right? Okay guys, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So I hope you all got the idea about how the projects will be doing. Okay, so make your groups. Okay, if you want to work in groups, do that. If you want to work alone, that is also welcomed. Okay, make sure you send us your project name and the team you are working with. Okay, the team will be of only 2 peoples. Okay, don't exceed it then tool. Don't make a 3 or 4 group team. Okay, just 2 people so that you can synchronize well while doing the project. Okay, so send us your send us your project name and team name latest by Monday, so that from Monday we can start working over the project as well. Okay, we should start the project as soon as possible so that you get enough time to complete it and explore. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, Chandni. Anything else? Like, is everything being conveyed?
Covered, ma'am. Okay, even if you are doing projects in group, you have to create 2 different report files. Okay, one report file will not work.
Yes, for an individual, one report file. Okay. So make sure of that as well.
Okay, thank you everyone. Let's meet on Monday then, and I'll share the project list on mail. Okay.
Yeah, the mail through which you'll get the project listener, just revert your group and project name in that only. Okay.
Rajasthan, we have taken the attendance. Okay.
Okay, everyone. So,
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
okay,
Bye
bye,
bye.
everyone. Bye.